channel.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel Final Week, to the channel that promises to keep you fresh and updated concerning sport-like related stories from fans' reaction to pre and post match analysis and of course in-depth match analysis. And I'm here with my guys Ugochukwu and AY Baba. You guys are welcome. Yes sir, to be part of this conversation you can follow us across all social media platforms on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and of course our YouTube page at Final Week 931. Make sure you subscribe to the channel to get up-to-date spotlight related stories. Yes guys, there's a lot to talk about, especially regarding the two players we're expecting, Chrisantus Uche and Ahmed Musa. Even Ahmed Musa we have some stories regarding Ahmed Musa, but that's by the way. What it is like in the camp, let's quickly talk about what is happening in the camp update to go.
I would say I think the boys are still basking in the moment. It was a nice victory yesterday, 2-1 against Ghana, a deserving victory. But I think they've gone back to the drawing board, going back to training to do the needful. Like the coach said, it's intensity throughout the whole tournament. For us, it's not about getting the cup. If you get it, it's a plus. But what matters is the synergy amongst the players, or to build the philosophy of the coach. And I think they understood the assignment today. The training was quite intense as compared to what we had the 2 days before this Ghana match. So I'm expecting them to bring their A game against Jamaica. I'm expecting them to play more players, and the likes of Felix Agu, the likes of the guys that could not make their debut in the last game. We're expecting to see them, and especially we saw a new boy that joined them in the training today, Benjamin Frederick, the under 21, that plays for Brentford. I think it was a nice idea by Chelle to include the guy, since they're already in the surroundings. I think it's a good one for him. It's a good experience to train with the big boys and know that one day I can make it to the Super Eagles. Big ups to him. I think everything went well. Official, I think that's basically all about the training.
Anyway, I was coming to you. You know, you have always talked about, you are one of the person that always talk about how training is very good for this players, especially the coach making decision based on training. How convinced are you with this second phase of training after their win against Ghana side?
The truth is the training, the purpose of the Unity Cup, we talked about it.
Yes.
But I think someone cracked the joke. He said the purpose of the Unity Cup is to defeat Ghana. So I think since we defeated Ghana, the boys can actually reduce the intensity of training. But no, I think they should train well. I think we need to get the exact aim why we are in this tournament. So I think I saw a team that trained with good intensity as far as where I'm concerned. The likes of Tolu Akoda, who was not part of the last training, was included this time around. The likes of Marco Okoye, who came on the eve, was part of this one too. So we are glad that those inclusions are giving us another depth to our squad. Yeah. So, and as far as I'm concerned, there's no casualty in this first training for the last match. So I think they'll be having their second training tomorrow. We'll be looking forward to that as well. Well, you trust no lacking, no sluggish. You are no slugging. You have to be up and doing. That's what it's all about. That's why we actually called for his appointment when he was appointed. So I think for me, I think I'm impressed by what I saw. The few glimpses that we catch, I think I am impressed so far. Yeah.
Yes, I'm talking about impressive performance by Chrisantus. Out of 3 matches now, 2 wins and a draw. Not bad for a new coach. I'm telling you, unbeaten so far. Hopefully, we get the World Cup ticket that we're all looking for. Then back to the update regarding Chrisantus Uche and Ahmed Musa. 26 players are invited. 24 have turned up in the camp. 2 more. Ugochukwu, what is this news we are hearing about?
Okay, so basically, I think Ahmed Musa, the guy that we said never used to come late, but eventually this time around he had an issue. I think he was basically about visa issues. It was visa issues. That was why we could not see Ahmed Musa. So it is not his personal. It's not his fault. This is on a visa issue. So this is beyond his control. I think that's why we could not find Ahmed Musa in this tournament. But hopefully he's going to come into the next one, the friendly rush against Russia. And then for Chrisantus Uche, that's supposed to make his debut, and that's why I found out the whole thing. And he has cited personal reasons. That's why he could not make it to the tournament, and so he's out of this. But hopefully we're going to see him also in the friendlies against Russia. So that's basically all about these 2 players. But I don't know, some people are frowning at, especially the likes of Chrisantus Uche, because they felt like you're supposed to grab this thing with but we can't tell the issue is. So maybe let's just cut him some slack on that end, and hopefully he's going to make it to the friendlies. But I don't know what AY's opinion is on this.
I think for Chrisantus Uche, let me start from Chrisantus Uche. He's somebody that we have always looked like we wanted to see because of his exploits in the Spanish La Liga. 37 appearances, I think 4 goals, 6 assists, and I think he's actually the third most fouled player in the La Liga, ahead of I think people ahead of him, no, not Yamal, Vinicius Junior and Tavsky Kubo, that guy that plays for Real Sociedad, exactly. Yeah. So I think everybody is anxious to see what he brings, like the energy, the ginger, the intensity that it brings, but unfortunately we will not be seeing that because of personal problems. We can't rule that out. We don't know how intense that is, so we can actually, but I feel like communication is key. If you had communicated earlier, then maybe we would have seen a replacement on time. And the same thing goes with Amas Obasogi. You should have sorted out your visa issues on time. I'm sure that one of the criteria for you to have gotten this inclusion is your travel itinerary being sorted out. How about if you thought about if you were the only goalkeeper that we have had in that, what would have happened? Well, I mean, you understand, maybe the other one was injured, or so what would have happened? So I think they should have communicated earlier enough, not put Nigeria to the dark, not put the culture in the dark, not keep us waiting. You understand? For some of us, we want to see them. Like I said, I really want to see Ahmed Musa again go. We've not seen him so far. He's just making squad lists. You can't just be making squad lists every time, and you are not getting playing time. This is a time for you to. We will not trust you to put it in go in the World Cup qualifier. We will not trust you to put it in go in an AFCON qualifier. We will not trust you to take it to World Cup. We've not seen you in go, my friend. You have to show us what you've got in the friendlies like this. So why miss out with ridiculous excuses like visas? You understand what I'm trying to say? This can be sorted, and we'll have probably communicated this on time. Maybe we'll have given an MPFL goalkeeper a chance instead of just wasting the slots. So I think that is my own opinion about that. Chrisantus Uche, let's hope we would get all of these things sorted out before the Russia friendly. We are glad that both players are still on the list for the Russian friendly. So that's the only excuse that they have now. So if all of those things are sorted out, the visas and the family problems is sorted out before time, then we cannot wait to see them. But like, this is long overdue. People have called for your inclusion. People are making a lot of excuses for you. You understand? Everybody saying you when you were not called. We were coming out live. We were telling people that this guy deserves to be called. Now don't follow our hand and then they have called you and you are not showing up. You understand what I'm trying to talk about? So I feel like there are things that should have been avoided, and if they are not avoided, then should have communicated earlier enough.
Yes, I think I agree to you. So Nigerians football fans and faithful will have to wait a long time to see Chrisantus Uche in a green and white jersey. Talking about the training, do you guys observe something in the training about Ahmed Musa?
My brother, the governor himself, Ahmed Musa, he was not in training today, missing in action. MIA. Baba,
the governor.
He sent his deputy to come and oversee training for him.
Probably the Ghanaian boys have.
The truth is, the shade that he got online was not good. You needed to see how people came from, and this is what we've been talking about. See,
don't spoil your good image.
That's it. Political affiliation, all of those things will not help you. Yes, you are a good person, but in the field of play is different. Somebody said the reason why we are seeing him do those exploits in Kano Pillars is because they don't mark him. They give him senior man. Now he struggles to play against the Ghanaian side. He did not even beat. He had to return back to start marking from the right back. You understand? Did you see what people are saying online? Look, let me read something for you. Now, this is Niger Watch on Facebook. He's saying, who noticed our game collapsed once Iheanacho and Musa came on? Now, this is another guy. This is Speak Up Niger. He's saying Iheanacho and Musa have no business in the team. The introductions collapsed the team. Now, this is Giacobo saying on Facebook. He said, my candid advice to chelle: shop for young, energetic midfielders. Our midfield is completely dead. Only Iwobi remains for now. Nwabali needs rehabilitation. Then thirdly, he said, discard Iheanacho, Musa. So the shades were much. I really feel like he might probably have seen all of those things. They are not encouraging. It's not something that you see and you still want. Maybe he has talked to himself in the closet. I felt like, Mama, it's high time. I felt like, because Musa does not. Have you seen him missing training before?
Never.
So though we cannot make excuses for him. Maybe he's ill or something, give me a personal problem or visa issues to move from the hotel to the.
I think all these things we need to inform the SSG to the governor. This is the SSG to the governor. You want to give him the candidate this, so please convey our message to what happened to the governor.
I don't know whether I try it is almost there, but age is is not on our side anymore. Age is not on our side. But I think hopefully it's not something serious. Ahmed Musa, whatever happens, we still love you. You are like a legend when it comes to Nigerian football. So personal advice from me: bow out now when the ovation is loudest. Don't do this to yourself. Look at it. These guys that are tweeting this, they once shared for you, for God's sake. So please don't dent your name over. There's nothing. There's nothing anymore. It's not about the money for you.
Yes.
How much are they going to pay? It's not about the prestige.
Even the
You're not looking for a European
players.
club. So what else? What else, please?
Thank you very much, Ugo. Thank you very much. Yes, viewers, this is the camp update. Chrisantus Uche is not going to be joining us due to some family issues. Amas Obaseki is not going to be joining us in this Unity Cup due to visa problem. And Ahmed Musa missing in action. And we just told our worries to the SSG, to the governor. He should convey the messages to the governor. We don't know what happened. Probably he overfed on some jollof yesterday and everything. So that is the camp update. Like I said, stick to final whistle as we bring you head-to-head records concerning Jamaica and Nigeria tomorrow before the match on Saturday. That's our time. We see you guys.